So I'm sure this question must have been asked once or twice, but just how good am I at the Gundam Card Game? Well, to go over my complete career, we have to go all the way back to the beta event. I got a healthy amount of LRs within those booster packs, and I was lucky enough to get at least 2 copies of the Ale Strike, so when the matches began, I went in with a white-green, using the Wing Gundam as my backup and 2 Ale Strikes as my primary. I'd been following the game well enough and did decently well. I went 2-2. Next event I went to was the demo deck, where they gave away either the blue-white or the red-green decks. Unfortunately, the red-green decks lacked a lot of power, so I ended up pretty slow, only going 1 and 3. But those don't count in the official Bandai TCG app. Then came the starter deck event, where I ran Wings of Advance. I knew how to play Ramp, thankfully, and went a little better this time, where I went 2 and 1. Then came the real challenge, the Booster Release Day event. Unfortunately, my store was running constructed decks, not blind builds, so unfortunately, I had to quickly scramble and make something together out of the cards I had just opened from my box earlier that day. I tried to make a Xeon Rush deck, but unfortunately, I came out looking very bad at only 1 and 2. Thankfully, a fellow player was able to help me build a real deck, and I went 1 and 1 afterwards, unofficially. The next booster event was blind, using 4 packs to build a 30-card deck with no color restrictions, but once again, officially and sadly, I went 1 and 2. Beautifully humbled though, I went into my next booster event a bit more knowledgeable and made a real red-blue Cyber New type deck, the one that I featured in my deck profile video. I went 2-1 and came in 3rd. And then came this latest event. The store upgraded from 3 rounds to 4 rounds, and I was coming in hot. I did pretty well against another red-blue ping deck. I was also able to squarely handle a blue-white blocker deck, but then I was immediately humbled hard when I got squashed by a mono-blue rush deck. The last match, however, was a real doozy, as I went up against a white-green blocker ramp deck. It was a harrowing match that had me sweating bullets, and I went 3-1. So overall, combining my official record, I am 11-8. Or 12-12 if we count my offline matches. So I am not great, but I'm competent enough to at least know what I'm talking about and what I'm doing. It's just unfortunately, Lady Luck seems to swing like a pendulum. I'm either doing really good or I'm doing really bad. But what about y'all? How are you doing at the Gundam Card Game? Are you winning? Are you losing? Do you have any harrowing comeback stories or humiliating losses? Comment them.